Alright, howdy everyone. My name is Nathan and this is my Tesla Model 3 from 2021. I received delivery of this vehicle back in March 2021. I've now done 347,000 kilometers on this car. Now, the last video that I posted on my channel, the vehicle had 301,000 kilometers, and I just pretty much went over, what have I done to the car, what have I had to do, and the main thing was tires, window wipers, aircon filters, and the wiper fluid for the washer. Now, there was one of the biggest expenses that I've ever had that popped up just after Christmas time. Sorry, it was the day before Christmas where it happened. Now, I'm Brisbane based. I drove all the way down to the Gold Coast, down near Tweed Heads, and I used the superchargers down there. And I was very surprised to find jumping back into my car and having a screen alert about the air conditioning temperature is faulted. So the compressor had something wrong with it. And for me, I was going, right, do I just reboot the car, let the car restart, hopefully it's okay? Nope, this was a full-on compressor replacement required. So super manifold, the compressor, and your labor, all after for that expense. Yes, it was just over $4,000. So quickly got that in with Tesla. They sorted me out. It's a loud plane. They sorted me out, and as soon as that was done, my car was back on the road within the next 5 days, whatever the timeline is from Christmas Day. Obviously Tesla's not doing anything on Christmas Day, it's closed. But they had the car returned back to me in normal operation by New Year's Day. So I'm pretty sure it was less than 5 days for them to have it all back up on the road. So that's the biggest expense that I've ever had on the car. And I'm also led to believe that no one else should really experience that based on time. It's more based on usage of your vehicle. So previous cars that I've had, Holden Cruise, I had aircon issues which required compressor replacement and also the control arm replacement inside the car just after 160,000 kilometers. Now, if you're going to go, was my aircon covered under warranty? Now, these Teslas, now I'm pretty sure it's 8 or 10 years, up to 192,000 kilometers. You have to check on Tesla's website, make sure I'm right. I think I've got that in there. The basic limited warranty on the vehicle is up to 80,000 kilometers, somewhere about 8 years in that mark. Now, compressors have got all sorts of moving parts in it, so I don't know, I'm not an engineer for compressors, but you'd think that after a significant amount of runtime, then something's going to happen, right? So mine, that's the first time it's ever been replaced, and the car, when that happened, was shortly after about 325,000 kilometers, or 330, I think it was, the magic number on that. Every other person with their car is going to have a different experience, whether you're a hot or cold climate. I'm here in Brisbane, our summers are hot, we run aircon a lot, and I know that for me, I'm usually comfortable with it sitting on about 19 degrees, but sometimes I've got people that want it even colder in my car, so we've got to crank it down to, like 16. So it's got to make the compressor work harder. All due aside, Tesla had that all fixed up for me. So this video is just talking about that compressor. Another thing I got replaced during that service was the rear boot strut. So the electronic boot strut that goes up and down, up and down. Tesla said that that was looking like it needed to be replaced. And the original part, it said it was called the Stabilis Revision 1. And now I'm running on Stabilis, I think it's 4 or 5, the latest one. Still does the same thing in my eyes, but obviously the engineers have changed some small things over time. Nothing else to report other than the car's still going forwards and backwards. It's doing what I need. I've got a total range of 100% showing as 393 kilometers, which is fairly good with that, considering all the charging cycles. There's a lot of DC charging, AC charging. We've got the Tesla Powerwalls here at the property. We've got behind me you can see Gen 3 wall chargers. So they're doing their thing, pumping in power to the car. And I reckon that even in my last video, covering the 301 to now being the 347, nothing's changed. Still showing me the 393, which is what I covered in the last video. During that time, I also did other trips where I did get the car down to 0%. And I was kind of nervous going, I'll switch the aircon off. I got to a charger, and 8 minutes later, the car was sitting at above 70%. So I thought that was pretty good. Sorry, not 8 minutes. It would have been around, I think, 14 minutes to get around that figure. So anything, I'm trying to think. Oh, this is on the fly, okay? Tires, I got a new set installed. I went ahead with the Continental E-Contact tires again. So the last set I got just over 65,000 kilometers. So again, I've got a sponsorship with my car and Continental, and they've supplied the tires again. I have really good efficiency out of these ones. Just over the weekend, I went from a suburb called Allora, pronouncing that right. It's out near Warwick, so it's about 150 kilometres away from where I'm situated in Brisbane, out to there, and my car averaged 118 watt-hours per kilometre, so pretty efficient. I'm now also onto my second windscreen, so my windscreen got replaced as well, so I went through the insurance thing on that, and yeah, driving on the highway, rock flipped up, so new windscreen got fitted to the car. Nothing else has been required, so hope this video was an easy one. Last one I did a lot of takes on this, so this one's just been on the fly. I hope it's just as good as the previous ones. Thanks for watching. Final bit, because I feel like that was too easy for me to do it. The car, it's still working perfectly fine. If you have any questions, you can pop them down below, and I'll see if I can respond back to them. Thanks again.